Okay, so what you need to do is actually to pour the flour into a bowl. And this is unbleached organic flour, and this is a mix with all the things that you need. Everything is natural, no preservatives. And then you need to add 2 cups of water. The water should be in room temperature. So that's 1 and 2. And then you just need to combine the water with the flour mixed together. You don't really need to knead the dough, you just need to make sure that you don't have any loose flour in the mixture. So that's it. When you lift your flour, you see that you don't have any flour anymore. And you just need to get rid of all the little lumps of dough. And that's it. You just need to cover the dough. So you just need to cover that with Glad wrap. And just to leave it overnight in a room temperature. So this is as simple as that. Done. The dough rested overnight at room temperature. So I'm just removing the cling wrap from the dough. Bit of a challenge. There you go. So as you can see, the dough is really sticky, and you can see the little bubbles all over the dough, and maybe even on the side of the bowl you can just see how light and bubbly it is. So what I need to do now is sprinkle lots of flour on my bench top, like that. I like to put a little bit on my hands even, and just make sure that they are dry before I put the dough on the surface. So I'm just going to scrape the dough over. Maybe I'll just do that in another direction. So just like that. You see how stringy the dough is because of the gluten. Just like that. I'm just making a square shape with the dough. And then what you need to do is rolling the dough like that. So very gently, just rolling it. Just sprinkling a bit more of the flour. And basically that's it. It's done. So what we need to do now is to put the bread on the tray. Like that, and just make it even more gorgeous. And what you need to do now is to put the bread in a preheated oven at 250 degrees for 30 minutes. So I'm just going to slide my gorgeous bread into the oven, say goodbye, close the door, and done. That's it. So after 30 minutes in the oven, the bread is ready. So the whole house smells beautifully from the bread. So I'm just taking it out. Just put it on the bench. I'm quite good with just lifting that as is, although it's quite hot. And you just need to let it rest on top of a rack for 10-15 minutes. It's really hard because the smell of the bread is just so nice. And as you can see, just really nice. You can turn it over and tap over it. So just let it rest for 10-15 minutes before you slice the bread, and it's just beautiful. So after 15 minutes, you can cut the bread. So as you can see, it's really nice crust. You can see all those air pockets inside the bread. Just beautiful. So the bread is really crusty from the outside and quite nice and moist inside. Just can't help myself and just need to have a bite. Very nice. Very, very nice.